You know what I say? I say give Andy Ruiz what he wants. Give him what he wants. Give him what he's asking for. I don't know what it is. But every little freaking news I come across, it's always Andy Ruiz wants more money to fight Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia. So give him what he wants. As long as it's not outrageous, as long as he's not doing a fucking Deontay Wilder saying, I will not fight you unless I get 100 million. As long as he's not doing something like that. All right? Now, when it came to Luis Ortiz and when he was out pricing himself, when they were trying to fight Anthony Joshua, if you remember when they were trying to make that fight happen, he wanted 10 million and he refused to take 7 million, right? But this was for the first fight, right? And I thought that was ridiculous because this guy's biggest purse was 500K. So I was like, why is he refusing a $7 million payday? How dumb is this guy? When he's never made that type of money. All right, and that was the first time he fought him. So I thought it was a really stupid business move for him turning down that type of money, right? When it comes to someone like Ruiz, he beat Anthony Joshua, right? He beat him, right? He accepted whatever he got whatever he made in the first fight, all right? He got less than what they offered Luis Ortiz, 5 million or no 6 million, but he beat him. So I'm pretty sure now he feels entitled to be demanding more money, right? I mean, imagine everybody's telling you that this guy in your division is supposedly the cash cow. He's a multimillionaire. He's already wealthy, extremely wealthy. And, you see he's getting paid $32 million paydays. You see that you beat him. You probably feel entitled to be receiving a lot more, more money in the rematch. You're like, hey, I beat this guy. I deserve more money, right? And then you see that Saudi Arabia is saying, hey, we'll pay, I don't know, we'll give you a $40 million purse to fight here in Saudi Arabia for the rematch. And he's probably looking at that like, wait a minute, how come Anthony Joshua gets so much more money than I do? Because, like I said, supposedly Joshua is getting 31 million. Out of the 40 million person, he's going to receive 9 million. So Joshua's going to be making way more than Andy Ruiz would be making, right? And I'm pretty sure he feels like that's not, maybe he just feels like I should be getting more than this. It shouldn't be this. He shouldn't be getting this much more than me, right? Like I said, as long as he is reasonable, as long as I'm not hearing Andy Ruiz wants $65 million to fight Anthony Joshua. Although he did say, I want $50 million for the rematch. He did say that when they first were interviewing him, telling him about the potential fight. He was saying, if we go, remember, he said if we went to the UK, if this fight goes to the UK, or if Eddie Hearn wants me to go to the UK, pay me $50 million up front. I remember Andy Ruiz said that. So maybe it's one of those things again where he's like, okay, I would leave. I would defend my championship belts and not in the US. But you have to pay me more. I think that's what it is with Andy Ruiz. I think he feels like if you want me to go to the UK, if you want me to go to Saudi Arabia, you got to be paying me crazy money, like $30 million to go there. I think that's how he feels. Like I think if Eddie Hearn went to him and told him, here's $50 million, I think the fight would have happened in the UK, right? The fight would have taken place in the UK because remember, that's what he came out before and he said he wanted $50 million to leave the US, right? So I think maybe that's what it is. Maybe he is asking for something crazy like that, like 30 million. So maybe it's better if the fight just happens in the U.S. because it seems like he's willing to get paid $9 million for the fight for him to stay here in the U.S. But whenever it's him traveling abroad, it seems that he wants more money or he's demanding more money, right? So maybe for Eddie Hearn and maybe they need to just have the fight happen in the U.S. so then they just pay him the standard $9 million. But like I said, I think that's what it is with Andy Ruiz is. He feels that he wants a lot of money just to fight outside of the U.S. And again, I don't blame him for feeling like this. I mean, imagine, like I said, you beat somebody like AJ who's who makes a lot of money. He's a cash cow, and then you want the rematch. You probably feel like you are entitled for a lot of money, or if not, you probably feel that you deserve more money, right? I'm pretty sure Andy Ruiz feels like, man, I should be getting the 31 million, and Joshua should be getting 9 million, right? I'm pretty sure that's how you would feel. I'm pretty sure if somebody beat Saul Canelo Alvarez, they would feel like, hey, in the rematch, I want to be making double than this guy makes. So I can't really blame him. Put yourself in his position, okay? Put yourself in his position. Imagine, like I said, you beat Joshua, and you know this guy's getting paid millions, $30 million per fight. You probably would feel entitled to be getting that much. You probably will be saying in the post fight, man, I'm going to be getting, if not the same, more than what Joshua got in the first time I fought him. So I think that's what it is with Andy Ruiz. Because he has these belts, and because he beat Anthony Joshua, he feels like, listen, I should be getting the exact amount of money that this man's getting because I beat him. Okay, so I can't really blame him. If Eddie Hearn has to pay him more money, pay him more money. I just hope that it's not. I hope that Andy Ruiz, if he is outpricing himself, I hope he's not like something crazy, like he's demanding $60 million to go to Saudi Arabia. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's out. That's all I have to say. I'm out. Peace. Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it.